Hey there. When you click on a clip in a layer in Premiere or Final to work on it or to move it, it doesn't tend to stay active and available to be changed or manipulated when you then click on the next layer. But with Avid, you do need to pay close attention to these blue track selectors or layer selection buttons. It's easy to have one on and not realize, and affect that layer, as well as the layer you're working on, accidentally. So in my cut, in this example, I've got my voiceover on audio 1, the orange waveforms, but my read falls away at the end, and my audio levels are inconsistent. So one solution is to just cut into this segment and adjust the audio levels. So I'll hit Add Edit now. That's placed the cut where I want it in my audio waves. But what happened at the same time is that I still had layers switched on above, so the Add Edit has cut into these layers as well. Which isn't ideal because I'm still working on this vision, and yeah, I can fix it, I can undo it. But the main point is I've put cuts into this vision which I didn't need to, which means wasted time repairing that. But the other thing to consider is what's going on in the elements you can't see in your window without scrolling down. Typically in a show I might get audio that comes in with 5 or 10 different layers of synced mic'd audio. So it means inevitably you have layers that you can't see that are scrolled off at the bottom of the screen. So briefly returning to that edit that we were just looking at, you can see I've accidentally put an Add Edit into my music layer. Again, because these blue panels are still switched on. You can think about it in terms of the hygiene of your cut. It's good to have an awareness about the layers you're switching on and whether you go somewhere else without switching them off again. Here's some effective solutions. If you Shift-Alt-A, you'll switch all layers off. And remember, when you click a layer in your timeline, you're also turning that layer on. You can individually turn them off by just holding down the Shift key. And you can also select all of them with Control-A. And this one's about height and potential problems when you're audio mixing. So in this example here, I think I'm just working with channel A3, which is Kate's audio. So just for an example, I'll just choose gain here. I'll take this down to 70. But as you can probably guess, I've also affected my voiceover channel, which I needed to scroll down to see, as it was below the bottom of my window, which means I put a gain all over a VO that I've already mixed, for no other reason than, not paying attention to whether that blue layer indicator is still on. One solution is to use the keyboard shortcuts, Control-L or Control-K, which will enlarge or reduce the overall height of your layers. This way you can see everything. Even though all your layers are squished down now, you can still individually work with layers. And here I'm enlarging using Control-L, the A7 layer. You can also just lock the individual layers that you want to preserve. Control-Y and Control-U will give you new video and audio tracks. If you add an Alt to this, you can specifically control the track number.